100,000 baby boomers are becoming seniors every day, and many of them wish to age in their current homes, which means it may be time to start thinking about making a few upgrades.
Hi, I'm Wanda Gods with Golden Age Living. I'm a residential interior designer, a certified aging in place specialist, and an educator. In the United States, in 2025, half of our population will be over the age of 65. Florida is one of the top states with people aging.
We look at clever, stylish, and safe options for senior living on today's SoFlo Home Project. Welcome to SoFlo Home Project. I'm Alena Capra. While many seniors wish to remain in their own homes as their lifestyle changes, some may choose to move in with loved ones. And this may require some design updates to meet the needs of the entire family. Today, we have expert advice on how to redesign your home for aging in place, home update ideas for multi-generational families, the latest senior living design trends, and much more. So we're joined today by interior designer as well as certified aging in place specialist, Wanda Gods. Wanda, welcome to SoFlo Home Project.
Thank you. I'm excited to be here today.
Well, we're excited to have you because the aging in place and universal design principles are really things that can make growing old in your home comfortable for anyone who occupies the home, right?
Yes, yes. I define aging in place as the ability to remain in your home as your lifestyle changes over time.
I figured we could start first with the entryway of a property because that's really the first point of where it all begins.
Yes. Entryway is really critical. The marker that marks what it is a person using a wheelchair. So how does a person using a wheelchair come to your home and access it? One is that we have a zero-step entry coming into the home.
So here we have a ramp. Nice
The
ease.
second one is a travel path, meaning the hallway is wide enough. And our floor should have, again, a transition. So if we're changing material, meaning going from wood to cork, then we have to have transition. 1/4 inch is the best one, beveled, or no transition at all.
So Wanda, it's not just about accessibility into the home, but then once you get in the type of materials that we're selecting and using, specifically the flooring, because this is a very interesting material.
Yes, the purpose of the floor is to provide comfort. So it is a cork floor. Why do we want it? Because it's comfortable when we're walking on the floor and we're standing on it when we're preparing food. One of the issues is if we have knee issues, meaning that the floor, the harder the surface, the harder it is on our knees.
It's also a great look. Cork is a cool looking material. Now, speaking of flooring, and when we talk about aging in place design, is contrasting the flooring something that should be done in certain points of entry?
Unfortunately, as we grow older, our eyes change. And so color contrast is the feature that allows us that transition. If we have light furniture, then we want a darker floor. Depth perception is the biggest challenge that we're facing. So color contrast plays such a critical role. And color contrast can be anything color, can be light, so we can use light as color contrast, and then we can use texture as color contrast also.
So lighting is a big part of being able to kind of walk through a pathway into a room or an entry of a home.
Important one in lighting, number one, I'm going to say wayfinding. We can do it on the ceiling or we can do it on the floor. So we could put it around an island, so that would be a perfect place at nighttime if someone wants to go get a glass of water, which is going to be safety and it's going to provide ease of use.
So we're going to continue talking aging in place tips, universal design principles when we come back. Coming up, we look at smart and sleek senior living design solutions on SoFlo Home Project.
I'm Mike with USA Windows and Doors. This homeowner, they wanted to change these old windows into beautiful brand new impact windows. Coming up next, we're going to show you how we did it. After that last storm threat, this homeowner decided enough was enough. It's time to upgrade to impact windows. We came out, gave them an estimate. They decided to move forward. We're going to show you the process and how we took care of their house. So we find here a very typical South Florida window application, right? We've got windows, have no real protection. They're really very thin glass. After a subtle wind, they said, and it cracked. A lot of fading happens in South Florida. The sun is brutal to paint. They used to use accordion shutters, not very pretty, doesn't add any beauty to the house, doesn't add any real value to the house. And with winds picking up higher and higher over the years, accordion shutters don't have much value anymore because, yes, they protect about impact, but they have nothing with regards to wind pressure and that movement with regards to what happens with wind. Those particular window is not the code anymore right now. It's a single hung window. It only opens upward. And we're going to make sure the new window that goes in is going to meet all the code requirements. They won't need these hurricane shutters anymore. So installation is key. When we're putting these windows and these doors in, it's important that the job be done right. The reason we do that warranty, that 100% lifetime warranty covering your glass, your parts, your labor, it's really simple. Our warranty it covers because of a great installation. We make sure it's done right the first time. Our installers, they're certified, they're trained. We know the quality of the job that's going in and we know that it's going to last a long, long time. So the installation's done, the windows are in, and it looks fantastic. That bronze frame with a bronze tinted glass just complements this house beautifully and the customers are super happy with it. So if you're looking to do a change with your windows, give us a call at the number below, or better yet, check us out on usawindowsanddoors.com. We'll be happy to come out, give you a free estimate, and make your house as beautiful as this one's turning out to be. Back to you, Alena.
Welcome back to Sofla Home Project. I'm Alena Capra, and we are continuing our day of talking about aging in place and multi-generational design with interior designer Wanda Gotts, as well as certified aging in place specialist. Wanda, so you are well versed in this topic. And I think in the kitchen, there are so many things that can be done, whether it's small tweaks or when you're remodeling and redesigning the kitchen, make it good for all members of the family to use.
This kitchen is basically multi-generational because we have 3 different types: grandma, family, and grandchildren that are living under one roof. So it was designed to accommodate all lifestyles. So we can start with cabinets that are easy to pull and handle. We've got open space so we can see what we have as far as storage for the visual aspect. For serving and entertaining, which this family does, we have a 2-drawer refrigerator so that when we have to transfer and put food there, we don't have to walk from across the kitchen.
And I want to talk about this side because we have a lot of appliances in this kitchen, starting with the raised dishwasher.
So it benefits the end user being able to bend down to store or put the food, to put our dishes in there, allows anyone in different height levels
easier to reach, more ergonomic to load.
That's right.
And ease of use here with the microwave. Hot plates are coming out at surface level instead of reaching up.
Yes, the wonderful thing is it has a landing pad right underneath it so you could pull out the space in order to transfer whatever you want. Really,
this is great.
So take something out, you've got choices on either side.
It's all about those options. This looks like a chalkboard here. And what a great kind of fun way to display messages in the kitchen.
Yes, and it's a storage area, so if you close the tray underneath and you pull it out, then it allows you to store the appliances that you use. So
appliance garage
that pulls out, and then we immediately transfer onto a dish and easily then transfer onto a table.
This is such a great design feature for just about any kitchen. And this just easily allows you to not even have to see it when you're done. Tell us a little bit about this concept here.
We're talking about a multi-generational kitchen. Husband is a chef. He loves to cook. So mom wanted to be able to cook for herself also independently. In the aging in place kitchen, really the induction, whether it's the induction stovetop, is the first option that I would look for because that's a safety issue.
Gas can have
that's
some
the number
worries
one,
of that,
and no one has to worry about, again, do we leave the burner on?
What's so great about this, you've got that butcher block top, so you could easily use this as a prep area.
What the chef wants to be able to do is to prepare his food, cut it up, and then be able to transition over to sauteing or washing or cleaning over here. So instead of him standing up, he would be able to take the chair, sit in it, and then just basically
roll right over
and roll over.
And over here, a third sink, actually, not secondary, third sink, right?
Yes, and that's multifunctional also.
And what I love about this particularly, and I think to our viewers, this is a great design idea that we don't get to see every day. So you traditionally think about a pot filler behind a stove, and that's sometimes hard to get to for some people.
Also, this pot filler moves over to the stove, so the chef can fill it off at the stove level over there too.
So that central location.
Yeah.
So now the kitchen is definitely the heart of the home and one specific room that you could really bring in aging in place design principles. But the bathroom is another one, and we're going to take a look at that when we get back. Coming up next, we have the latest trends in stylish, code-compliant hardware on SoFlo Home Project.
Listen up, y'all. If your AC is not working like it used to and you're still sweating inside and outside, it might be time to call a professional. So today we are here with Southern Coast Services to find out when and who to call to fix that issue. I am Olivia Ray with SoFlo Home Project, and today we are here with Michael from Southern Coast Services. Now, it is a hot day in Florida. We all want to get out of it, go into some air conditioning, but obviously that comes with some maintenance. So how do we know when to call y'all?
I would say the best time to call us for service is the minute that you feel your system isn't cooling properly, which in South Florida, it takes about 3 minutes to know.
Okay, so it's kind of when that happens, and I also hear it's, when you start to see those price jumps maybe in your electric bills.
That's definitely another reason to do it as well. The good thing about Southern Coast Services is we're open 24 hours a day, 365 days a year. So there's no reason to hesitate. And you'll save a lot of money if you call quickly, as opposed to waiting till the system breaks down and call for service.
So kind of touching base on that, how often should someone be calling y'all to, come out to kind of get ahead of that?
Well, the good thing about us is we have a TCC program where for a minimal amount a year, we'll come out and service your unit 2 times a year. We'll do tune-ups, we'll clear the condensate drain, and we'll do a full inspection to make sure your system is running optimally.
Okay, so you're kind of able to get everything done in one of those sittings.
Oh, we're able to do more than that. We're here for what you need, when you need it.
Okay, perfect. And so when we do call you out, what does one of those maintenance services look like? How long is that timeline?
It doesn't take long at all. All you have to do is make a phone call to the office. We'll get you on the schedule. By the way, you also get priority service when you're a TCC member. And we'll schedule at your convenience. It doesn't take long for the technician to come out and do his diagnostic and tune up.
Because you basically have most of the stuff that you guys need right in your trucks when you're
heading out. Like I said
out.
earlier, we've got what you need and what you want when you want it. All prices are quoted up front before the work is done, flat rate, so you know exactly how much the repairs will be if there are repairs that are needed before the work is done. I pride myself in being able to be of service to others. So when I wake up every day and I go to work, I let the customers know. Even if for some reason they decided to use another company or they had work done somewhere else, they can call me day or night. Like, I'm here to help. Times are tough. Some customers are looking for discounts. We do have coupons online, but if I need to go another step, all I have to do is call. All you gotta do is call and ask for Mike and I'll make it.
So people are wanting to get in contact with you. Where can they go?
Very easily, they can reach us at southerncoastservices.com. We're available 24 hours a day. And again, last but not least, I want to remind you, when you want what you want when you want it, call and ask for Mike, southerncoastservices.com. Thank you.
Perfect. We appreciate you. Thanks so much for talking with us today.
Thank you so much. Nice to meet you.
Welcome back to SoFlo Home Project. I'm Alena Capra, and we are here with interior designer and certified aging in place specialist, Wanda Gotts. Wanda, so before the break, we talked about kitchens being one of the rooms in the home that you want to make small changes to be able to kind of bring those universal design principles in, as well as for aging in place in the home, multi-generations of the family living in that space. But when it comes to another room, the bathroom is really another space where, of course, safety is an important factor, and we've got things like grab bars and rails.
So what I want to basically show you is a different type of handrail or can be used as a grab bar. So the difference between a grab bar and a rail is that a grab bar is used for short distance and a rail is used for continuous movement. So this happens to be, again, different types of finishes, a wood finish, a smooth finish. If I'm doing a rail going down the stairs, I have an elbow, so that allows me to transition from one level to the other.
So this comes with all the parts and
It
pieces
comes,
to
yes.
kind of follow the
Yes.
hallway and path or
Right.
stairway. We talk about aesthetics. Of course, we want to make a home safe, but this allows you to bring in that safety, but also enhance your decor as well as tie in other finishes that you have. So
That's
brushed
right.
nickel, matte
Yeah.
black, wood inserts, a little bit of everything.
It has a hand grip underneath because we need traction. The other is that they also come with light inserted. So if you want
So you
to
can get
use
that
it for
pathway lighting
exterior,
that we talked
you
about.
got that wayfinding that we need.
Now, so we've got some great options with rails, and we also talk about grab bars, usually in bathrooms, shower areas, but toilet area. But those have also become quite stylish. We have seen them in a variety of finishes and styles. Some of them almost look like towel bars, but just thicker.
What we'll be seeing in the future is that we will be needing a caregiver to assist us with bathing.
So that means no curb
No
on the shower.
curves. And that's why we're making the showers larger. And we're making them barrier free because the person has to step in or the person has to walk in themselves or somebody has to get wheeled in.
So in this case, floor is all level with the shower floor. But when you do a barrier-free shower, it also brings a great aesthetic look. We've talked about this whole balance between aesthetic and safety. Next, we have the latest solutions for bathroom accessibility on SoFlo Home Project. Welcome back to SoFlo Home Project. I'm Alena Capra, and we are continuing to talk about universal design and aging in place design principles with interior designer and certified aging in place specialist Wanda Gotts. Wanda, so we had talked about bathroom design and bringing in some aging in place types of principles for that. It's not always about being able to put backing in the wall and have those grab bars and all of those things, but maybe changing out a vanity that makes it easier for all users of the bathroom.
That's right. And those tasks are a safety feature and we want to be comfortable. So being able to have choices of what kind of vanities we are available for us.
Absolutely, and as we saw in the kitchen, varying heights make the kitchen very user-friendly for every generation using the kitchen. But for the bathroom, we were over at Cavis a few months back and we saw some pretty cool new products and vanities that make varying heights and accessibility a little easier. We're here at Cavis touring the latest in kitchen and bath trends and products. So follow me and check out something really cool here. So I'm here with Bill Spites, Vice President with Nobilia.
One of the best things about German engineering is not so much the beauty on the outside, but the functionality on the inside. We're one of the first people that have a really well-engineered ADA solution. And that ADA solution, from the outside, hard to tell.
Absolutely.
From the inside, this knee shield drops down and becomes the floor of a standard cabinet if the user is not in need of an ADA.
So it is absolutely convertible. As a certified master kitchen and bath designer, I have designed a lot of ADA kitchens and baths, and the requirements sometimes change the overall look. This gives you both options.
So one of the other features of our product that I find just absolutely incredible is the insides and the durability. So this is one of our standard drawers.
That just pops up, but it's
Pops
sturdy
out,
and strong.
cleans, feel how heavy it is.
Oh wow, this is really durable.
This is unbelievably durable, and it doesn't take any tools whatsoever to make this thing go back in.
Look at
Just
that.
pops in. Any homeowner can clean out a drawer just like that.
And it's got all the soft close, all the features that you want
Yes.
as well. Bill, thank you so much for sharing with us not only the beauty, but the functionality of the Nobilia cabinetry.
You're absolutely welcome. Thank you.
So it's always so exciting to see what new innovations there are for all types of design in the home, specifically universal design.
You know, we have so many choices today because there's now products that will allow us to different ways in which we can adapt that environment.
Definitely. One of the coolest things is a lot of the times they are products that are not only safe, adaptable, but beautiful as well. So
That's what we want.
it brings all of those things.
We want a beautiful environment in which we can be safe and secure.
Definitely. Now, Wanda, I want to thank you so much. You shared so many great tips and great insight with our viewers. So we really appreciate you being here with us today. Thank you.
Thank you.
And now let's take a look at what design inspiration we have planned for you next week on SoFlo Home Project. We get you into the Halloween spirit by taking an inside look at how the design experts of the Horrorland were able to create a frightening haunt experience at Jungle Island. And to our viewers, we thank you for joining us this week, and we hope to see you again next week for another all-new episode of SoFlo Home Project right here on Local 10. And remember, there's no place like SoFlo Home. If you missed any part of this episode, or if you're looking for more design inspiration, make sure to check out all episodes online at SoFloShows.com. And don't forget to follow us on social media on Facebook and Instagram.